It's impossible not to acknowledge the talent stepping on the lanes today. A field of proven winners, Hall of Famers, heck, even GOATs.
Say hello to the Mount Rushmore of professional bowling, Jason Belmonte.
But to win here is a whole other story. With the cameras on, when the prize is a major title, talent alone isn't going to get the job done.
Let's go, people!
Majors are about the immeasurables.
And another strike. Get on that strike train, kid.
You got to rise to another level if you want this trophy.
Yeah, keep it going. So much power, so much promise. Yes, yes, yes!
The 2022 PBA World Championship starts now on Fox.
This morning wrapped all the way through Bolero Wauwatosa. Yes, it is standing room, sold out atmosphere here in Greater Milwaukee for the PBA World Championship, the fourth major of the season, and you have a chance to win $1,000 today playing Fox Bet Super 6. Just scan the QR code now, download the Super 6 app, enter your picks in the World Series of Bowling contest, and you could win big. Download the Fox Bet Super 6 app and play for free. Here is your field of five today on Fox. Jacob Buttriff, he was third in last week's doubles show. He opens up against Jason Sterner. 14-time major champ Jason Belmonte, the Hall of Famer Tommy Jones, and your top seed, Chris Prather. So good, no, so great to be in the beautiful state of Wisconsin, really America's bowling home. I am Rob Stone, he is the Hall of Famer. Randy Pedersen could have history today. Tommy Jones trying to become just the 9th player to earn bowling's Triple Crown. We saw it happen just a couple weeks ago with Dom Barrett, but let's start at the top, which is where Chris Prather is again.
Again, hey, welcome back, Rob. Great to have you. Chris Prather, man, I mean, this guy, when he won his first major, he had to climb the ladder, and that was 2020 Tournament of Champions. And now, just like you said, he's just gone back-to-back as a leader in back-to-back majors. 2 weeks ago, I asked Chris if he could have done anything differently in that title match against Dom Barrett. He said, you know what? No, I made one bad shot. I'd do the same thing over again if I had the chance. Today, Prather just needs one win once again to capture his second major.
Nobody has more major titles than your current PBA points leader, Jason Belmonte. And this tournament has kind of morphed into Belmo's tournament.
Yeah, it really has. Now, he's making his third major telecast of the season. But you're right, he's owned this event, winning 3 consecutive World Championships. But no one was better at this event back when it was called the National Championship than the great Earl Anthony. He won a record 6 times in this tournament. Belmonte today looking for his 4th, and if he wins today, he moves that much closer, in my opinion, to becoming the modern-day Earl Anthony.
Absolutely. He goes for his 28th overall tour title next, and he's standing by with our Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, guys. So, Jason, you have won 3 out of the last 4 World Championships, and now you're going to go for a record 15 majors today. So I got to ask you, why have you been so successful at this event?
It's a good question, Kimberly. I kind of feel like the longer the event, the more chances I give myself to make those runs. The same thing happened here this week. I think I was sitting 55th or 60th after the first round, and I just knew that there was enough games. Be patient, make my shots, and as long as I can mathematically get there, I always think I can. So here I am, a few more games away. The crowd is ridiculously good today, so hopefully we put on a good show for them.
Well, these fans absolutely love you, and I think that they want to know, is today the day you get number 15? No pressure.
I guess they answered it for me.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. I'm not sure Fox Bet agrees with Belmo. Chris Prather is your favorite. These are the odds to win, courtesy of our great partners at Fox Bet. All right, Jason Sterner is going to start. Sterner and Jacob Buttroff in match number 1 here at the PBA World Championship.
He rolls out of ABC Gates Bowl in Gates, New York. He's the reigning king of the lanes, Jason Sterner.
Well, 4 of the 5 finalists are major champions. Sterner, the only player looking for his first major on today's telecast. He made 2 major finals in 2021, and Sterner is also the reigning PBA King of the Lanes. Can the King reign supreme today and capture his first major championship?
Think he's got a shot?
I do. I mean, he's full of confidence. This is his 3rd major show. And if there's one thing we do know, not one time this season has a 1 seed in a major won.
It's all been from the 2 spot.
Yeah.
That's how you start.
Bowling out of Bolero Mesa Lanes in Mesa, Arizona, the 2019 Masters champion, Jacob Buttroff.
Yeah, Jacob Buttroff, the lone lefty in the finals. He has finished 2nd in the PBA World Championships twice, losing to Belmonte in 2019 and Tom Doherty last year. He's the only southpaw. He's got the entire left side of the lane to himself, but in order for him to win his 2nd major, he too must climb the ladder.
How much of an advantage is it for him today to be the lone lefty?
It's a big advantage if he carved the right lane for him on those lanes. You know what I mean? He's got to carve his own path, and if he breaks the old pattern down properly, he might just run away with it. Both players using purple hammers to start. Been some controversy about urethane bowling balls that went down this week.
Oh, I hadn't heard anything about that.
No, I'm sure you haven't.
Yeah! 3 shots, 3 strikes. You're welcome, Milwaukee.
So the USBC, the governing body, decided to put a ban on urethane bowling balls that were made after 2020 because in their research they found that over time the hardness of the bowling ball would actually decrease. They would get softer, and when they get softer they hook more. And there is a rule on what the hardness has to be, and once it gets underneath that, the ball is essentially illegal.
Sterner perfect so far and doing a wonderful job playing to the crowd.
Well, we kind of saw that in Portland, Maine last year during the King Series when he was knocking everybody silly and wearing that crown proudly. King of the Lanes.
Oh!
It's a good shot. Look at that number right there in those 2 lines. Six wraps around the 10, and in the words of my really good friend, stupid 10-pin.
Stupid 10-pin. Slams that one into the pit. Trying to bring himself to a calmer spot. Something Jason has been working on. We'll have a little bit more on that. So both Sterner and Buttroff started with a pair of strikes. Now both looking at 9 spare in the 3rd.
Just the 6-pin. That's the good news. See that hand up like that? That's like, okay, I'll take that.
Almost 98% of the time on the tour. The spare conversion is cleaned up. Kimberly, Pressler, we should maybe get used to seeing Mr. Buttriff this week.
Absolutely, Rob, because I got a fun fact for you guys. As you know, Jacob made the World Series of Bowling doubles championship last Sunday, and of course this TV final, but he's also only one of 2 athletes who made it into qualifying for the other 3 animal patterns as well, which means he's got a shot at making 5 World Series of Bowling telecasts, the most ever made, which has only been done one other time when Sean Rash accomplished it in 2011.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a big miss. Look at these numbers right here. A good 5 boards left, or excuse me, right at the break point. He's left-handed.
Kimberly talked about the World Series of Bowling broadcast this week. The Cheetah coming your way tomorrow night over on FS1 at 8 Eastern. Tuesday night, it's the Scorpion. Same time, same channel. Wednesday, the Shark. Same time, same channel. And then next Sunday, the Collegiate Invitational presented by Storm.
That ought to be fun.
Yeah, look forward to seeing the college kids out there.
Well, named after the most dominant player in this championship. You see what Sterner's doing already. He's going really straight right around that 5, 6, 7 board. Jacob Buttriff, he's trying to go fairly straight as well, and he's got to keep it kind of like that same zone.
They really presented a challenge to the bowlers this week with all the different oil patterns thrown their way.
4 different patterns, but the one that was bowled on the most was this pattern. You know who had the highest average of our 5 finalists on this pattern?
Can I look at the sheets? Is it Jason Belmonte?
Belmonte.
I was going to say Tommy Jones because he had 2 300 games through qualifying this week. But yeah, you're right. Belmo on the Earl Anthony average just over 237.
Well, we saw Jason Sterner in the doubles last week, and he already has 4 more strikes than he did that entire game.
Buttriff off that open frame in the 4th, leaves the 7 in the 5th. He's got to be careful now. This one has the potential to start to slip away from him.
That unique style. Look at that follow through over the right shoulder, but yep, another soft 7 for Jacob. After that open, and you're right. He needs to get back on the strike train, or this could get away real quick.
Sterner leads by 25, 6th frame.
Buttriff a pair of strikes to start, and then 9 spare, open frame, 9 spare. You see his deficit now at 25 as we start the 6th PBA World Championships presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon, home right here in Milwaukee. Back on the strike train. All right, JB. Buttriff really needed that strike to try and close the gap. But Jason Sterner, 4 strikes in 5 frames. He's got the early lead. We welcome you back to the 63rd edition of the PBA World Championship, 4th major of this season. Jason Belmonte, your 3 seed, he's coming up next, and you still have a chance to win $1,000 playing Fox Bet Super 6. Scan that QR code right now, download the Super 6 app, enter your picks in the World Series of Bowling contest for a chance at the jackpot. Just download the Fox Bet Super 6 app and play for free. Remember, 3 more World Series of Bowling events still coming your way tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday live over on FS1. You're working those with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure you weren't jetting out of town.
No, I'm
big time in me.
Yeah. So, hey, just to clarify the ball thing for the last time, and we're done with it, all right? Because the PBA rules and the USBC rules are different. So
Right.
USBC banned a certain urethane manufacturer, balls that were manufactured in 2016, 2017. The PBA, as of March 7th, will ban any urethane bowling ball made prior to 2020.
So there.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, you feel better about that?
Yeah, let's take a look at Jason Sterner and his release. It's very unique.
You just don't want to look at your phone anymore.
I can't look at my phone. They're killing me on my phone, and they probably should.
No.
Take a look at that release. Now watch what his hand does on the way out, and he really creates a lot of axis tilt. It's very unique. He probably has the most axis tilt on tour, and there's a difference between tilt and rotation.
Go on.
All right, so
Hold on.
yeah.
Ham bone!
All right.
Thank you. Go on.
All right, so if you take a bowling ball and you put a rod straight through the middle of it, okay, and you turn that rod, say counterclockwise, to where the rod was pointing at 12 and 6 on a clock.
Butcher really needed that one.
That would be rotation, okay. Now if you take that bowling ball with that rod going straight across, say it's at 9 and 3, right, and then you tilted it to where it was pointing like at 11 and 5. That's axis tilt.
Got it. I wish there was a camera in our booth right now so everybody could see how you're describing this to me.
And if you tilted it the other way, that would be for somebody that threw it with the other hand, right?
All right, Jake.
So Jake's got a lot more ball roll than tilt. Sterner's speed, first 7 frames are within a half a mile an hour of each other. And that's why he's got a 25-pin lead. But Jacob Butcher just got right back in this with a 3-bagger.
There it is, Randy. We have ourselves our first Pabst 6-pack alert of the day. Yeah, Jace, get him going. If he strikes here, he wins $1,000 sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly.
How many PBRs?
I got me in trouble last time.
remember when he in Portland, Maine, he got 6 in a row. It was the the PBR 6-pack, and he goes over and cracks open a PBR and takes a swig.
Was he not supposed to do that?
He was not supposed to do that. He could have cracked it open, but.
Let's go by that 6-pack!
Look at that.
Did you hear him chanting PBR, PBR? Whoa! Whoa! That one came back from Madison.
Had to have it to have any chance.
Sure did. Now he's got himself a ham bone and some momentum here. Still down 35. We enter the 10th. Get down! 5 in a row. Oh, you know what? I came loaded to Milwaukee today, Randy Pedersen. I didn't bring just one 6-pack. I got a whole bunch in my trunk. We've got another Pabst 6-pack alert. Come on, Buttriff.
back the PBR semi up to the front door
Right?
of Bolero Wauwatosa.
Another six-pack alert, courtesy of Pabst. $1,000 for Buttress, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. We're in Milwaukee for how many straight days? Yeah, keep it going. Give him 7.
Well, what a great finish for Jacob. After the disastrous 4th frame, he still has a chance. Just 9 for Sterner on this shot. And he will move on to take on, what's that guy's name?
Jason Belmonte, my friend.
Heard of him.
Your number 3 seed. For the win, he's got it!
The middle zone.
That's a winner. Jason Sterner moving on to Stepladder.
Here are the odds already for our next match, courtesy of Fox Bet. That look about right to you?
Yeah, it is Jason Belmonte.
Right, but it is a Jason Sterner who is just tearing it up right now. Win in hand. He's been playing to the crowd. We saw when Kimberly Pressler interviewed Jason Belmonte how much the crowd was into Belmo. This next match is going to be loud.
Yeah.
In Tosa.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, he did try that ball that he just put down. And now he's going back to the ball he used the whole game.
279 for Sterner.
One down, baby.
Commanding 35-pin win. Sterner from the 4 spot moves on to match number 2. Up next, the legend that is Jason Belmonte, the Hall of Famer Tommy Jones waiting in the 2-hole, and Chris Prather, the number 1 seed. Here he comes. Nobody's won more majors than that man. Jason Belmonte hits the lanes coming up. The PBA on Fox is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Get cash out of your home's equity with a cash-out refi from Guaranteed Rate. Learn more at rate.com. And by Kia and the new Forte GT. It's one fantastic ride. How about these images, Randy? That is Milwaukee's Holler House, located in the city's historic South Side. Dates back to 1908. While the bar is certainly a charming place to knock back a cold one, Holler House, famous for what's under the bar, the 2 oldest sanctioned bowling lanes in the United States. Thousands have rolled on these all-original lanes in the last 114 years. You've rolled there, haven't you?
I didn't bowl there.
What?
I've been there, but I've never bowled there.
How is that happen? Don't we know somebody there? Can we change that?
That place is so awesome.
Well, here's the deal. That is Tom, his wife, Catherine Halfkey. They continue to run the establishment. I don't know what you're doing tonight. But I'm going to tell you,
are we going?
What I'm doing with you tonight is we're going there. Grease the lanes, right? We're coming down, baby. We are. Do they got a kitchen in there, too?
No, they have everything there, yeah.
Holler House. We are there in no time. All right, coming up next, Jason Sterner. Wow, what a run to close that opening match out. 9 straight strikes, but he's got Jason Belmonte coming up next in match number 2. Why do you think Sterner might be the favorite right now?
Because he's comfortable. He's got a game under his belt. The nerves aren't there. He knows exactly what the lanes are giving him, and his ball reaction is beautiful, and his execution is as well. However, he is taking on that guy named Jason Belmonte.
Belmo, Mount Rushmore of bowling right now.
Who was that boxer that said Everybody has a game plan.
Mike Tyson. Tell you bowl against Jason Belmonte, right?
Yep.
Take another look at the odds, courtesy of Fox Bet. Belmo is your favorite. Holler House is calling me, man, but we'll stick around for match number 2, huh, Randy? Dom Barrett dropped Chris Prather at the Kia PBA Tournament of Champions. Anthony Simonson won the U.S. Open over E.J. Tackett. And the PBA Players Championship Finals, presented by Snickers, went to Jason Belmonte. Those are your 3 major winners this season. Who will be number 4? Here's your current Kia playoff standings entering today's final round here at the PBA World Championship. Players earn points throughout the season. Top 16 advance to compete in the Kia PBA playoffs starting in April. Triple points for a major title. Jacob Buttriff sitting there in 11th. Our good friend Tom Doherty just south of the cut line. Come on, Tom, pick it up. There's Sterner looking up at the list as well at number 21. Dick Allen had a rough week out here. Following him on the Twitter machine. He's sitting there in 26th. Coming up next here at the PBA World Championship, match number 2, Jason Sterner will start as he gets set to take on Jason Belmonte. 11 strikes for Sterner in the opening match, including the final 9. A 279-244 win. Woof.
3-6-10.
Little early hook on that left lane. First shot for Sterner. Look at that ball. It looks like it's got more spin than roll. Makes it work.
Covers it nicely.
PBA's all-time major titleist bowls out of Orange 10-pin bowl in Orange, New South Wales, Australia, Jason Belmonte.
Yeah, Jason's 3rd major finals appearance this year. He won the Players' 3rd at the U.S. Open. Belmo, 27 titles, and looking to add a record 15 major championships to his credit. He's won 2 times this year. He's leading points towards the PBA playoffs and is the favorite so far to win the Player of the Year award.
If he does win it, he would equal Walter Ray Williams Jr. for most Player of the Year titles at 7. And Belmo is aware of that number.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking to him about that, and he says, you know, a couple of years ago, I gave myself a few of those "you're crazy" goals. And that was one of them, to win more Player of the Year awards than anybody else in the history of this sport. Also wants to get to 20 major championships. Again, a crazy goal, but you look at him bowl and what he's done this season, he's already at 14 majors. Doesn't seem all that crazy to me. Going for 15 today. Belmo to the left lane. Back-to-back opening jacks.
He's really bringing the heat. If you could leave that stat up just a second longer for me. Look at that, miles per hour approaching 20, and the rev rate 535. That's really bringing the thunder. Using 2 different bowling balls.
Bringing the thunder from down under, my friend.
Yeah, he is.
I think I saw you on that review one season.
Isn't that like a...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Sterner in the second.
Shot. Good shot there on the right lane for Sterner. Now let's see what happens on the left. Remember, the first shot to start this match, he had some early hook.
Yeah, he left the 3-6-10.
Yep.
Was able to clean it up.
Boy, I tell you, he's bringing some heat with him as well. No players throwing it at identical speeds at 19.3. Very athletic move to the foul line for Sterner. Strong guy. Works out all the time. Now, Belmonte, high road nano on the right lane. Different ball on the left.
3 in a row for Belmo. Kimberly interviewed him in the pregame, talking about, you know, the success he historically has here at the World Championship. We asked him about it too just yesterday. You know, they go through so many different oil patterns. It's a long format. I'll back myself at a very high percentage when you put me in that type of situation to work through the madness to get to the Final Five.
Well, anytime you give these players that many games, they're going to find a way. If you look at the 3 players that filled out the top 8 that didn't make the telecast, it was Kyle Troop, Simonson, and E.J. Tackett.
Pretty good collection of guys there. Nothing but strikes for Belmo. Opening hambo.
Probably the best shot of his 4 right here for Belmonte.
Talk about applying the pressure early. All right, I mean, Sterner's bowled pretty well, and all of a sudden he's down 20. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
9-10 split.
Ouch. That hurt.
That's an understatement.
Again, another early hook for Sterner in that urethane bowling ball. He's going to try to cut the 4 pin over into the 9 and 10.
Heard that.
Oh, he did it! He did it! No way that was by design!
No way!
No way! The Spare the Game, sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate, believe you will, but I don't think Sterner believed this was going to be a strike. It went out for Sushi, came back with what, Randy?
I don't know.
Right?
But great spell.
Got that good
The
karma
whole
going.
fish?
I mean, it left. It left the building and popped back up.
Good.
That pin did an Irish exit and then returned. Oh, yeah. Slid that baby across. How about the energy after that spare cleanup? My goodness.
Yeah, it's
Speaking of energy, coming up next, the NASCAR Cup Series heads to Phoenix as the greatest drivers in the world battle for the checkered flag. The engines fire up next here on Fox, also available on the Fox Sports app. We've seen some pretty good spare conversions the last couple of years, my friend.
Yeah.
Belmo looking for 5 in a row and will not get it. Oh, my.
3-4-10 split.
Well, this is a little tougher because you run the risk of losing count if you try to make this. The only way, well, I think the only way is that he has to cut the 3 pin into the 4 and the ball take out the 10. I don't see that ball deflecting.
He got it! He got it!
Oh!
He's the greatest for a reason.
My goodness. If he misses this 3 pin, he loses a bunch of pins in count, and he just covers it perfectly. Wow. How about those last couple of split conversions?
Right? I mean, our friends at Lane Talk, right? They don't even calculate some of those lane conversions, right? They're like, why bother?
Yeah, I don't
know. Just put it down as a 0.
I don't think Lane Talk calculates the 3-4-10.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, mechanic in the back. We're going to need some new pins.
Filthy! Oh, how good has this match been, Randy?
Awesome.
How good has this one been? Strikes and some amazing spare conversions, and we're only halfway through. Oh, yes. Look at the chain on Randall Pedersen. Flashback to the 1987 PBA National Championship, which was the precursor to the World Championship, Toledo, Ohio. A handsome young man. What happened? Where did it all go wrong, Randy?
Time is a terrible thing, my friend.
Oh, my goodness. The winner.
I think I was still in shock.
You look a little in shock, man. Listen, again, my promise to the PBA community is you bring a sign, we'll put you on TV. All right, hi, Kylie, how you here? We're here at the lanes, we're meeting you, kid. Oh, Earl is watching. I like that one, Randy.
Yeah.
And yes, we all love six-packs. That's an odd combination. Taylor Swift, bowling in London. All right, how about the spare conversions we've seen in this match alone?
Yeah. 4-7-9 by Sterner.
Typical.
And then this is not a typical split to be leaving. And he covers the 3-4-10.
That is an amazing match. Jason's very calm, very collected. All strikes except for that one spare conversion in the 5th. Sterner's essentially had to play catch-up the entirety of this match.
Well, and I got to be honest with you. I think that right lane is a little tricky for Belmonte, and that's why he chose to finish this match on the left lane. His first couple of strikes on that right lane were real high flush, and he needs to be careful on that lane.
All right.
The winner will take on your 3 seed, the Hall of Famer, or rather the 2 seed, the Hall of Famer, Tommy Jones. Jason Belmonte, future Hall of Famer, is your 3 seed.
Ball change for Sterner. He's going to an infamous. Look how much different the 2 tracks are from where he was throwing the urethane to that shot there.
Well, you heard him say be right.
Yeah.
Be right. And remember, this is a guy who admitted to us, hey, I'm headstrong. You know, I used to say, I'll figure it out without help, but now he knows he needs to rely on more of a team atmosphere. He's got a great team, Mike Wolf, Dino Castillo, Ryan Simonelli's in there, that he's kind of allowed in to his bowling family to pass on advice, give him some insight, and that's one of the reasons he's had so much success this season.
What a nice ball change. That's a Quantum Evo Pearl.
Did you hear that from the fans? Good ball change. So 2 straight strikes since that ball change, and now he tries to bring that heart rate down a little bit.
Yep.
Belmo on the right lane gets all 10 to drop.
Right. Let's take a look at the comparison between the right and left lane for Belmonte. He's a good 8 boards left at the laydown area where the ball comes into contact with the lane, and a good 5 boards left on that left lane, but the break point about the same.
Belmo looking for his 2nd major this season. Already won the PBA Players Championship earlier this campaign. He's on the left lane. He's perfect 3 for 3. Make it 4 for 4. Boom! So why the extra energy from Belmo on that one?
I mean, he's got to keep the heat on and keep striking, otherwise he can lose this. He misses just one time, and Sterner can strike out and take this match. I think Belmo got away with the shot there. I think that he thought that was a little bit inside of target, and it held pocket and struck.
Yeah, those aren't reactions you typically see in an 8th frame from him. Sterner down 21, cuts into that deficit.
What a great ball change. But you know what? You got to make the change with conviction. You got to trust and believe in what you're doing, otherwise you can't execute.
3 for 3. And again, it goes back to trusting his team. You saw him pointing back to his team.
Yep.
You know, and trusting that ball change.
They wanted him to get out of that urethane ball. It started to hook early, then when he moved in a little bit, it would go too long, and they saw it. They saw the reaction, they said it's time to get out of it, and time to go to reactive resin.
Just 11 pins separate these two.
What a great shot. But look at this scoreboard, no matter what, he cannot shut out Jason Belmonte. If Belmonte does not strike on this ball, he can lose. I mean, it's like a wrecking ball going through like a straw house.
It's like you going through the buffet.
John, can I please take my second re-rack?
Goes through a re-rack right now. I mean, this guy hasn't given Sterner an opportunity. Magical spare conversion that he had in the 5th, and then nothing but strikes.
10th frame here for Belmonte. If he goes strike 9 spare, we have the possibility of a tie.
He goes strike, strike.
It's game over.
Mess in not enough in the tank.
And that was a pretty good shot, too. But you can see now what his max score just turned into. And that's what I was talking about when he said, hey, why is he getting so pumped up? He misses one time, he's in the 250s. Sterner can still shoot in the 260s. Got to cover this. Can't miss this.
Taking care 95% of the time on the tour. Again, those spare stats calculated by our partners at Lane Talk. Belmo drops that one. Got one more shot.
All right, so this is a big shot here because if he strikes on this fill shot, he forces Sterner to get 2 in the 10th.
Done with the 255.
Sterner, strike 9 spare. We have a tie. 2 strikes, he wins.
And Belmo can just sit and wait. And he'll watch his fate. Huge shot on the right lane for Sterner.
If he doesn't strike on this ball, Belmonte wins sitting down.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing, baby. Come on, give me one more.
One more for the win.
Give me one more.
Six straight for Sterner right now. He's going to use that final re-rack. Striking, he moves on. 9 spare. We have a tie. To move on. Yes!
Yes!
Winner, winner. Jason Sterner moves on.
Well, he just took down the best bowler on the planet. Makes that huge, I mean, what a break in the fourth when he makes that split that he shouldn't have made, and then he makes the ball change. It throws 8 in a row.
Love you, baby.
Unreal.
Love the sport. That match is why. Now, that was just an epic match number 2. So Sterner took care of Buttriff, 279, 244. Takes care of Belmo, 266, 255. Tommy Jones waiting in the wings. The Hall of Famer looking for a triple crown. But coming up next, wait, what is Jimmy Allen doing here? Did you invite him?
I did.
Oh, good. Well, you'll tell me more about it. Well, yesterday, Jimmy Allen, country music's new artist of the year, joined some PBA legends here at Bolero Wauwatosa. Nice shot, Jimmy. Fun afternoon on the lanes. AJ Johnson, EJ Tackett, Sean Rash all gave the singer some tips whether he wanted them or not.
Today was fun. You know, I got some great tips from Sean, and I've been a fan of bowling for a while. But I've been bowling now for about a year or so. So about a year and 3 months exactly, I think. So it's cool to come out here, learn from Sean and the rest of the pros. And you know, EJ's out here, Ronnie's son Caden. It's fun.
Well, we welcome you back to the 2022 PBA World Championship 63rd edition of this event.
You notice who wasn't in that group?
You?
Exactly. So now you know I had nothing to do with that.
All right, get ready for match number 3. Jason Sterner taking on your 2 seed, the Hall of Famer, Tommy Jones. Fox bet? Okay. I'm sensing she has a sign. There it is. All right. I love horses. My brother loves bowling. My dad loves Kimberly. Kimberly. Kimberly, you got a fan. Yeah. We'll also put security detail over there. So Sterner will start us off for the 3rd straight match. Wow, look at that, 21 to 24 strikes today.
Yeah. Yeah, started with the urethane, now he's into the reactive. Moved a good 7, 8, 9 boards left with his feet.
Yes! Trusting his team, trusting the process.
He's locked in.
Paying off today.
He rolls out of Golden Lanes in Simpsonville, South Carolina. 2-time major winner, PBA Hall of Famer, Tommy Jones.
Well, Rob, at age 43, this guy's having some kind of resurgence, isn't he? I mean, this is his 3rd major telecast. He's already won 2 majors, and what did you say at the top of the show? What's he looking for?
Triple crown.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's really got that energy back in his game, doesn't he?
He really does. And every major this season has been won from the number 2 seed,
Yeah.
the number 2 spot. Tommy Jones is. your number 2 seed.
Kimberly's going to have more on Tommy in a moment about this great start to the season. Here he is, his first shot here.
Well, not a bad opening shot for Tommy Jones, but a little late coming around the corner, and that's why he got that kind of that swisher 10.
.95% of the time on the tour. 10 pin is dropped. It is, and we go lane side. Kimberly, so tell us a little bit more about this great start from Tommy.
You got it, Rob. So when we asked Tommy yesterday why such a hot start to his season, he said, honestly, it's because I've been bowling more than I have in the past. And he told us that during his downtime in November and December that he and his good friends DJ Archer and MLB World Series champion Mookie Betts wanted to bowl, so that's exactly what they did. And they bowled everywhere they could. He laughed and said, we really bowled just to have fun and to hang out rather than for the prize money. It was a really good time.
Listen, if Mookie Betts is calling you or texting you to say, let's go bowl,
yeah,
my calendar is now cleared.
Yeah, you go bowl. Yeah,
right?
You go bowl with Mookie.
Yeah, but I like it. It's kind of cool. You know, Mookie is, you know, I mean, he's behind this resurgence because Mookie wants to go bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, you guys got to come with me because you're part of my rat pack.
Yep.
So these guys are out hitting tournaments that normally are
not on the radar.
Yeah, maybe a little beneath them.
Yeah.
Right? And all that extra prep, all that work has really aided his fitness. And that's why Tommy, we're seeing him more and more on TV. Sterner, we're seeing a lot of him today on Fox. I mean, the strikes, it's now 23 out of 26.
Look at that wrist. Now it works the inside part of the bowling ball, and then he just kind of twirls it off his hand. But his ball reaction right now is ideal for the way these lanes have transitioned.
Again, the winner to take on your 1 seed, Chris Prather, in our final. Yeah. Sterner takes a seat, drop the opening 3. Tommy Jones, 9 spare strike. Here he is in the 3rd.
We got that one to come around the corner. Take a look at Strike Track powered by Kia. And look at the Tommy Jones numbers. Again, most everybody that we've seen on the right side of the lane has been in that 19-mile-an-hour range. His game looks as good as ever at age 43.
4th show he's made this season. Maybe it's that bunk bed he's been sleeping in this week. Right? We had a Zoom call with Tommy yesterday, and he and DJ, they got an Airbnb, and the Zoom pops up, and it didn't say Tommy Jones. It said Thomas Jones, and I can't get that out of my brain right now. So all day today I've been calling him Thomas, and he just keeps giving me that stink eye. Oh boy. He's gonna give 3 pins the stink eye right now. So they got this Airbnb, and he Zooms us, and the first thing you see is this bunk bed in the background. And you're like, Tommy, what are you doing over here? He's like, listen, there's all these bedrooms, people have cleared out, but I bowled so well this week, I'm staying in the bunk bed room, and I'm staying on the low bed. Right? Oh no, open frame for Tommy. Should have moved up to the top bunk.
One bad shot compounded by another on the left lane for Tommy.
And then compounded by a guy who's been flawless so far.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked a little grabby.
Sorry.
A little grabby.
Sorry.
A little slower out of the ball, and Ball speed down just a touch.
Oh, no.
Well, you got it.
Slow down a little bit on those. Adrenaline spike.
Head on over to PBA.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for classic telecast, tournament highlights, exclusive content like the Kia post show, which we're doing today. Head on over to PBA.com. Click the YouTube link and subscribe to catch all the action. Again, the Kia post show coming your way when we're done here on Fox. Back on the strike train. Guess what frame it is, Randy?
I know it's the 5th frame.
It's the beer frame, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Grabst a Pabst today, and please drink responsibly.
You know how great it is to have a beer sponsor again?
Oh my gosh.
It's been so long. Tommy's got the wrong ball in his hand right now. It had a couple shots go light, and then he tries to make it come around the corner, and it's just too sharp. It's the hard part, man, about coming in after you've been sitting, you've watched balls go down the lane, you know where the area of play is, and you only get so much practice to figure it out. You got to figure it out on the fly.
That has been a frustrating one for Tommy.
Back open.
Crowd trying to get him back into it. Tommy sitting on an 82 after that open frame in the 5th. So 9 spares, strike. Open.
In case you're wondering, that ball that Tommy's using with that real sharp back end is using an incognito. But I think it's probably just too sharp and too responsive. So when he gets it to that dry part of the lane, it really comes off of it sideways. What do you think, Rob?
Looks that way to me as well. Well, not the start Tommy wanted, but he is a Hall of Famer. Does he have a big comeback in his bag, or is Jason Sterner off to our title match? The on-lane graphics you see today, including the ball tracer, courtesy of Clutch Bowling. The product looks so good on the lanes, doesn't it? Nice shot there.
You know what I always say? Loves me some Clutch.
Love me some Clutch?
I loves me some Clutch.
And by the way, love me some Jason Sterner today with what he has done.
Yeah. How many times has he missed now today?
Is it 4?
Yeah, 4.
Oh. Up 37, trying to add to his total, working on a strike here as we begin the 7th. Actually, he closes out the 6th. Oh, way right.
Hang on. Take a look at these numbers.
All right.
Was that an outlier? Is that a...
See the red line? 1.7. Wow. Yeah, that was almost an arrow right of where he's been playing all day.
Let's take a look at some of the other finishers here at the PBA World Championship. Saw Kyle Troop this morning warming up. Finished tied for 6th with Anthony Simonson.
So we do not want... Come on.
A few big names there, huh?
Yeah, huh? Oh, boy, Packy Hanrahan. Saw Dom backstage. Ronnie Russell.
Norm Duke.
Tom Small, he's got himself a TV show coming out. Yeah. Nice strike there. Nice back. Well, he's just been in a good frame of mind today. I think this crowd energy really helped. We saw him before his opening shot kind of playing to the crowd, and they've rallied behind him here in Milwaukee. Tommy needs some energy in his camp right now, big time. Just 2 strikes. They came in the second and the third. I mean,
2-4, 8-10.
Move 2 off the 4th to the middle.
Yeah.
Didn't go all the way around it, and it doesn't hook at all.
Excuse me. Wow.
You all right over there?
I just feeling Tommy's pain.
Are you? Oh, this has been a miserable outing for TJ. Oh, what a pickup! What a pickup from the Hall of Famer! Third sensational spare conversion we've seen today. And it doesn't even warrant a smile from him. It's been that kind of afternoon.
And this is how you do it. The 2-4-8-10. Throw the slow hook, just cut the 2 over. The 4 goes into the 8.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. I want to see Tommy make a ball change, please. Just change to something else.
Thomas.
I got him a little wet dry.
Good spare, though.
At this point, Sterner just has to start putting together his game plan for the championship match, pretty much. Oh, yes! Oh, yes, DJ! Oh, yes!
I just let him be so I don't mess with him.
Well, he never disappoints.
No.
Whether he's winning or losing.
Come on, man. Smile, Tommy. I'm sorry, Thomas? That'd be his mom right now yelling at him with the Thomas. Sterner. Up 45. Messenger!
Rob, back when I was a full-time player, there were moments during a televised finals where certain things just went your way. And it was almost like the writing was on the wall. I'm winning today. And that's what it seems like Sterner's day has been like.
Got that 4-7, 9-10, right, in the last match. A timely ball change. Gets that long run messenger to drop.
For the win.
All right.
He still almost got it, right? Chris Prather, your 1 seed again at a major. He is up next.
Mathematically over, whether he makes this or not.
All right.
And Sterner climbing the ladder all the way to the title match against Chris Prather.
It certainly does feel like it's Sterner's afternoon, right? But you know, how much of that can you really cram into your tank? Because we've seen a lot of moments.
Whatever.
Right.
Too hard.
A little even money.
Yep. Ooh. Those odds courtesy of Fox Bet. Love having Fox Bet involved with the PBA. There you go, Tommy.
Yeah, looked like he moved way farther in, farther to the left, and opened up his angle a little bit more and just threw it slower.
Yep, 2 in a row to see if he can add to it. Again, this one is over.
Sterner.
Plenty more World Series of Bowling coverage coming your way tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
And Wednesday. Yeah. Messenger misses. All live over on FS1.
Sterner went over and grabbed another ball. He's going to take a look at something else.
So let's update the stepladder bracket, and Sterner just keeps on climbing from that 4-hole. Took care of Buttriff, took care of Bomo, got a Hall of Famer in Tommy Jones. Does he have enough to take care of your 1 seed, though? Chris Prather heads to the lanes. Second consecutive major as a 1 seed for the 30-year-old from Illinois. The PBA on Fox is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Get cash out of your home's equity with a cash-out refi from Guaranteed Rate. Learn more at rate.com. And by Kia and the new Forte GT. It's one fantastic ride. Tomorrow night, 8 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Live coverage of the Guaranteed Rate World Series of Bowling continues with the PBA Cheetah Championship right here from Bolero, Wauwatosa. There's your top seed, Chris Prather, the 4-time champ, could become the first 1 seed to win a major this season, and the PBA star, he's had a series of ups and downs. Let's find out more about Chris in the pockets.
Hey guys, I'm Chris Prather. I'm from Romeoville, Illinois. Was very close to quitting in 2019. I hadn't won, I hadn't really made any shows, and luckily I've persevered through that, and now I feel like I'm a little bit of a mainstay on the PBA Tour.
You are looking at a man who has finally won on the PBA Tour.
Pretty much starting right when I won the Scorpion Championship back in 2019. The most excited or joyous occasion that I've been a part of has been the TOC. We're right in the middle of the tour season, and it's kind of put up or shut up at this point.
He's the real deal, and I'll tell you what, when you talk to the players out here, there's so many of them, when asked, who is the one player you love to watch? And they all say it's the same guy, Chris Prather.
Why is that?
Because of his style and what he can do to a bowling ball with his hand.
Again, there's the odds courtesy of Fox Bet. So, title match of the World Championship coming your way, commercial free.
So, the thing about major championships is that they never disappoint. Major moments, major returns, major history. And the best part, we're not finished. The 2022 PBA World Championship Final starts now on Fox.
It is the 4th major of the season, the PBA World Championship, 63rd edition, and we are down to our final 2. Sterner looking for his first major, Prather looking for his second. And just as we've said all day today, Jason Sterner, your 4 seed, will start first.
Well, you saw the average there. He's shot 783 for his first 3 games with 30 out of 36 strikes.
He started every one of his matches with the strike.
Bowling out of Plainfield Lanes in Plainfield, Illinois, Chris Prather.
The tournament leader for the 2nd consecutive major championship. Prather did lead the Tournament of Champions in Ohio 2 weeks ago, but lost in the title match to Don Barrett. You know what he did? Games 51 and 52 of this tournament. He threw 19 in a row with a 300 game and followed it up with a 279 to surge into the lead. He needs just 1 win today to capture his 2nd major. But can he derail the Sterner Express?
Right? matching strike from Prather here as we open up our championship match.
We see the line that he's playing, but also the tail of the tape. You know, this is Jason Sterner's kind of a defining moment, wouldn't you say, based on his age?
So. I think that's very fair to say.
Prather using a dark code on the right lane and a UFO alert on the left. But look at our strike track powered by Kia and how many boards he's crossing. 25 at the arrows out to the 6th board to the right. You can't even see him. That's how deep he is. But he's so good at that because of the rotation that he can put on the bowling ball.
Sterner 5th last week at the Roth-Holman doubles. This is already his best ever major finish. It was a 4th place at the 2021 USBC Masters. Do you know his strike song? Can you hear it? Do you know what this
Amadeus?
is? Yeah, Rock Me
Amadeus, right?
Yeah.
What would your strike song be if you had one?
That's a great one. It wouldn't be that song, as much as I like it. Enter Sandman, maybe? Metallica?
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
But I would actually prefer an intro music rather than a strike music. We've derailed. Let's get back to bowling. Yeah, Sterner just keeps it going.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to be considered one of the best out here, it starts by winning a major. And it's not like he's beaten a bunch of chumps today.
Correct. Took care of Jacob Buttroff, took care of Jason Belmonte, took care of Tommy Jones. All 3 of those guys could be together in the Hall of Fame at some point.
Look at where he's starting. 3 steps, he's modified his approach. Take a look at what he's done with his approach on the right lane and left lane reps. When he gets back up on the left lane, it's a full approach. He's standing in front of the ball return, modifies his approach, takes 3 little baby steps just so he can get deep enough on that lane. All right, now this is going to be completely different. This is going to be his regular approach.
Four shots, 4 strikes. Hambone for Prather.
One of the prettiest games on the PBA Tour right there, and that ball rotation and roll is amazing.
Come on, focus.
NASCAR from Phoenix coming up next when we're done here in Wauwatosa, just outside Milwaukee.
%95 of the time, it's made every time. And those stats brought to us by our good friends at Lane Talk. For more, visit lanetalk.com. Interesting that every match for Sterner, he's finished on the right lane, and he struck out every 10th frame on the right lane. Get up. Yes. You know where he finishes this match on? The right lane. Something to watch for. We call that foreshadowing.
Oh, is that what it is?
Something like that. I heard that like one time.
I learned that in like 4th grade,
Yeah,
right?
I think maybe you said it. That's a good one there.
Yeah. Takes a breath, takes a seat.
Think about the skill that this takes to do this. To be able to 3-step approach it, get the ball into the swing early, 2 different bowling balls. And then go to your regular approach on the left leg.
Right. A lot of variables going on. Guess what, Randy? Pap six-pack alert. Prather can strike here. He wins $1,000, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. There's the arsenal for Prather.
You said he was using a UFO alert. It's something else. Is it a UFO alert? Okay. Christus, my stat man, and push! Give it!
Oh! No! All right, we're going to add $500 to the jackpot, which will keep building until someone cashes in on the Pabst Blue Ribbon 6-pack alert. Come on, Gravity, do your job.
9.5.
So now both Sterner and Prather have one spare here in the title match. Again, we're with you uninterrupted. NASCAR from Phoenix coming up next.
Little inside a target. It looked like he kind of snatched that one at the bottom of the swing, and it really broke loose down lane.
Set. It's tempo up.
Sterner yet to have an open frame here today. So consistent from start through the title match.
But he's down 20. Prather coming up here in the 7th frame, so this is getting down to crunch time, and Sterner knows that.
Belmo opened up the season with the PBA Players Championship. Anthony Simonson as the 2 seed won the U.S. Open. Don Barrett as the 2 seed just a couple of days ago. Dropped that man, Chris Prather, in the championship match, the TOC.
Get out, get out. Hang on, wait for it. Oh! Slow and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Head pin goes to the side wall, gets interrupted by another pin, and just not enough speed on that little slow roller. Christus, our statsman, said he threw that half a mile faster, and that's why he came around the corner late.
So back-to-back 9 spares for Prather.
It's always good to have a good stats person.
Yes, couldn't agree more.
Vital.
Prather can max out with a 268. Needed to get back on the strike train, and he does.
You can tell by his reaction when the ball got to about right there that he liked it.
Now Sterner needs to start stringing a couple together. He's working on one as we close out the 8th.
His resilience today has been pretty commendable.
And again, it's that team effort, you know, embracing the team concept for Sterner. No longer, you know, kind of that headstrong personality of I'll figure it out my way or I won't figure it out, but I'm going to do it my way. Instead, he's doing it the team way.
Yeah, and it's a great point because I have always known Jason as one of the hardest workers, the hardest practicers, but he wouldn't really look around for a whole lot of help. He wanted to do everything on his own. What a match. One pin separates these two.
Three in a row for Sterner. He takes a seat. Prather dropped the opening 5, then a pair of 9 spares, and then a strike there in the 8th. Here he is in the 9th.
Must strike. Oh, my goodness.
Left the 10. And no messenger in the area.
Well, look at what just happened to the max score. The max score is because of that ring 10 by Prather.
Plummeted like the temperatures here in Wisconsin. The spare shooting today has been next level.
Yeah, it's been on point.
Re-rack for Prather.
See the max scores underneath the players' names now. 259 for Sterner, 248 for Prather.
Want to remind you to head on over to the PBA YouTube channel in just a couple minutes for the PBA post show presented by Kia. Kimberly Pressler, Randy Pedersen, Rob Stone here with you today, and with you tomorrow, and Tuesday, and Wednesday. PBA World Series of Bowling. This, though, is the World Championship, 63rd edition. Huge shot here for Prather. For 1 seed. Left the 10. It's slipping away.
Again, late coming around the corner for his third 10-pin in 4 frames.
Remember, he was the number 1 seed a couple weeks ago at the TOC. Couldn't get the win. Staring at a similar situation here today outside of Milwaukee. Tom Doherty, your defending champ, won his first career major in Tampa last year at the PBA World Championship.
Sterner first ball strike in the 10th. He'll do the same.
Not a whole lot of celebration on that strike, understandably so. Prather takes the seat, 237. Oh boy, yep. See the frustration. It has not been fun to be a 1 seed in majors this season. None of them have won. Sterner, the 4 seed, with a strike. For the win, way right of target.
1-2.
That back pin that just fell late kept him from losing. If that pin stands up, he loses. Watch this. Watch this late. Watch. Watch right there.
Yeah, a little backdoor messenger knocked it down.
All right, so now he has to make this and strike on his fill ball. And we're going to get a roll off.
There's the make.
One of his worst shots, and I'm telling you, that's nerves. Nerves got them. He started thinking about it, and that's why it created that shot, that miss.
But he's not done.
He's not done.
A strike, a roll-off. Anything less, and sitting down, Prather's going to win it.
Prather thought he was done. You saw his reaction.
Absolutely, he thought he was done. man, what a show, Randy.
Unbelievable.
Fist bump between the two gladiators.
I mean, this almost was not. I mean, just barely got a piece of the 7-pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, by PBA rule, this 2:37 time must be decided by a sudden death one-ball roll-off. Chris Prather will begin the roll-off on the left lane.
One ball to determine a world champ. Messenger kicks it!
Oh, yeah!
Gets all 10!
Hey, 10-pin! Take that!
Get in your home!
Remember all the 10-pins he left late in that title match, and that one was just looked like shot out of a cannon across the lane into the 10-pin now.
Sterner has to match. Missed it. Prather wins it. He thought he lost it in the 10th. He gets it on the roll-off. He is a two-time major champion.
I knew you were going to do it. I knew it. Woo. Thank you.
The satisfying moment of the match, sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a major.
World champion.
When you sat down, you look absolutely defeated, and then that roll-off happened. How did you wipe the slate clean and come out here and be clutch?
It's a second opportunity. I reset and said, you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I just got to put one on line, and I threw one pretty good, got a little bit of a lucky break, and just very fortunate to be holding this trophy right now.
It was meant to be indeed, and the World Series of Bowling is not over for you. It continues. You're actually up for 2 other shows you have a chance to make, so how do you carry this momentum into the rest of the week?
I'm throwing the ball great. Feel pretty focused. I just got to ride the wave tonight and celebrate with my wife and family and reset for tomorrow.
And what does this moment mean to you, winning this major in front of your wife, Ashley, and this amazing crowd?
You know, this is the first time that Ashley's seen me win since the playoffs. Yep. So it's been a couple of years. I'm glad that the first time that she's back to watch me, I'm holding the hardware.
She might be your lucky charms. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Chris Prather, his 5th tour title and 2nd major. Tomorrow night, our coverage of the World Series of Bowling rolls on 8 Eastern over on FS1. The Guaranteed Rate World Series of Bowling presents the PBA Cheetah Championship. Coming up next on Fox, NASCAR Race Day from Phoenix. For Randy Pedersen, Kimberly, Pressler, and our entire crew, I'm Rob Stone. The PBA on Fox just delivered a massive win for Chris Prather. He is your PBA World Champion.